Bro, this is a major lipstick on the pig moment. Holy fuck. You're trying to be too involved. You are a Reddit moderator.
None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit.
Thank you, Most Critical. Thank you, Most Critical. Thank you, Hassan. This is my new friend, okay?
Yeah, I'm in a bucket hat. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun.
Never mind, I hate this guy.
Failed.
Stale would not be put in the Chinese milking machines. Stale would be fucking sterilized. Why does he know this whole story?
Mechanism to like
He is just so fucking tapped in. It's obscene. Hassan's getting into his stride. Come on, let's cook.
Every skill check in your life leading up to this moment, you fucking failed. Like, really? You couldn't roll a nat 20 once? One time?
Let me introduce you guys, if you don't already know him, to Stale 2000. Stale 2000 is a long time DGGer. We all know what this is. We've heard of this before. We've heard of one of these before. A long time DGGer. That's a Destiny.gg user. Big fan of Destiny, the live streamer. And borderline criminal pervert. So, he has a very long history in that community. I believe he may have even won DGGer of the Year award one year. But he certainly ran for it. He certainly tried to win it. Made a really embarrassing video begging for it. And then he's just got like a bunch of embarrassing Destiny-related content on his channel too. He didn't win. He didn't win. All right, get this to play. Come on.
Hey everybody, it's me, your favorite political debate streamer, Steven Destiny Bunnell II. And I'm here today to tell you all that I really love gravy. In fact, you could say that I'm a gnome for gravy. Like a gravy gnome.
So yeah, just stuff like this.
And for your first technical interview question, please traverse a tree. On it! Well, you pass. And for your first...
So this is Stale 2000, guys. Now, he later changed it. I believe he got a new Reddit account or something called Tarot Card. And he essentially led an internal, like, hostile takeover of Livestream Fail, the popular streaming clips subreddit. So if you noticed, in the last sort of year or two, it suddenly switched. Livestream Fail used to be like OTK and Kaisenat Central. And then it switched to being a Hassan hate subreddit. So that's stale. That's stale. And I've had arguments with him on stream about it before. In fact, can I find one of those? I don't know. Did I ever post it on my channel? Or was it just on Riles? Or was it ever even uploaded? I can't see it. Okay, someone find that if you can. I had arguments with him on stream. He won't talk to me now, obviously. You have a stale video, I've watched it. Yeah, I thought I might have uploaded it. Either way. He won't talk to me now. I think it was about the hostile takeover. I think it was about that. And basically, he has like this really annoying busybody personality, and thinks he's like every moment of his life is like he's pitching something. You know, and you'll see this in the video. So I think it's probably best just look at these DGG logs that we've been linked and get into the video that he's just made that's blowing up, going viral, being covered by everyone. So he says, this is like a emote, the emote. It's like a fish with its lips pursed. So he's going, how cancelled am I, DGG? How are we memeing tonight, DGG? And then someone says, Stale 2000, address the scam you tried to promote. Okay. Stale says, I frankly don't have any info right now. I'm waiting for people with actual info to come forward. And then here's a picture. So this happened These DG logs from around the time where he got removed from LSF. So I guess it's to do with promoting a scam of some kind. Well, I don't guess. I've already seen some of it, but we're going to find it all out in this video, I think. Oh, here we go. This is my argument with Stale. Why do I join?
So whatever, move the clip now.
I think you get the point here. Let's skip to where I join. Let's skip to where I join. I don't want this to be
Real old me? Real old me?
I don't want this to go on forever. So let's just play it from here.
Like, you then get to just get around everything. Okay? Like,
Yeah, you think that people like Darius belong on World Star Hip Hop, not your wonderful, precious LSF.
I mean, when he acts retarded, dude. Like, I mean, look,
He did.
there's even...
Hold on. Have you watched the clip? Have you watched the full clip? Have you watched the full clip?
Did you just agree?
Nope. Like,
Oh yeah, so I remember. So this argument was about. So basically, E-Rob and Darius, I think this was about. It was about right. E-Rob and Darius got into a fight outside TwitchCon over Darius leaking that E-Rob cheated on his wife, I think. And Stale removed the clips because it was like unconfirmed allegations or some stupid bullshit. And it was obvious that he was just sweeping for these fucking Twitch aristocracy losers. Because Stale literally, guys, I can't stress how pathetic this is. Stale goes to TwitchCon and like approaches these streamers and pitches himself to them. He's like a shitter moderator who like goes around pitching himself to streamers at like TwitchCon and shit. He used to work for Twitch, I believe, but he still does this shit. And he did it to Chud one year. That's why you'll hear Chud sometimes say that Stale's like this really nice guy and shit. It's because Stale like went up to Chud and like pitched himself to Chud, tried to be buddy. He does it with like Mizkif and all these people. So I like pitch what to them? Whatever he's doing at the time and just himself. So he'll be like, he did it with Mizkif the other day. He was being like, Mizkif was complaining on stream about LSF sucking now. And basically, Stale makes a video addressed to him, being like, the problem is that streamers like you don't positively engage with LSF enough. Maybe if you tried, like, love brigading, it would make things better. You know, it's like the most retarded shit ever.
He's chilling at a fucking restaurant and E-Rob walks up and starts asking who Darius is.
okay.
This is the shit you're sweeping. You're sweeping this without actually looking into it at all on your own. I would feel insane if I did this.
And you're pushing so hard back when you're unwilling to be like, sure, I will act in good faith.
I will act in good faith. That's literally a given. You have no reason.
Esto
Skip to me. Where's me?
into it. First,
That
why do I talk?
Yeah, real.
Stuff. If you, but only when it comes to big strip drama. How about the fighting? That's what I want on that video.
It's
not even about the fighting, is it? It's not about the fighting. It's talking about relationships. For some reason, you've elevated relationship drama above every other drama, and that's the one that you're going to moderate. But only when it comes to big streamers, for some reason. I can understand if it was shipping stuff, if you actually had a problem with shipping, which you initially said, but then immediately walked back from. If it was just shipping stuff, where people are theorizing about relationships, then sure, or it's just a post theorizing about relationships, or a clip that is portrayed in a way
sexualizing
theorizing about
collaborations or something.
But for the idea that a streamer says something happened, and you're like, no, that can't happen, that can't be on there. Well, why can't that be clipped if a streamer is saying something happened? Why does that not qualify as a clip like every other clip?
Because then you can make up whatever, because there is a very easy way to say whatever you want and get a lot of views and like spread misinformation. Anybody could do this. It's very easy.
Okay, so why is it okay for Me Too's to happen on there? Why are those ones okay?
Good question. Okay,
because you've got no standard, because you're just sweeping for big streamers, because you're not
answer.
So yeah, I'm just giving you a sample. Go and watch this video separately if you want to see the rest of this. Just showing a bit of my argument there to show my own thing. And obviously there's other old drama here. See, which way up are these? Are these bottom top? Yeah. Pepe mods. So these are old DGG logs. Pepe mods r/leftovers is harassment me using my own photo that I own. Reddit admins just almost literally never action large subreddits. You have to really fuck up. Okay, DGG, I need your honest advice. So what he's saying here, he's saying he owns it. I believe he DMCA'd the picture because they were posting pictures of him to mock his hairline. Okay, DGG, I need your honest advice. Should I actually look into hair transplant stuff? Like, literally, nobody has ever bullied me over my hair stuff in person. But, like, I definitely have the money. But I don't want to do something just because the internet bullied me. I need to know the actual pros and cons here. I look like this. I am not and have never been insecure. I'm just thinking about this from a cost-benefit analysis. Like, if everyone is saying this to me, do they have a point? Dude. So brilliant stuff here. And then we'll briefly glance at this as well before we get into the actual main video.
Hi, I'm Stale2000, and I'm running for DGGer of the Year on December the 3rd. In this
So, these guys actually do this shit, man. It's beyond a joke. It's beyond a joke. Same community that did Dicks Out for Destiny, by the way.
video, I'm going to be talking about how all of my opponents are way worse than me, using facts, logic, and most importantly, evidence, as in chat logs. Here, Albert FCB is asking people to get really too busy with his beat. I am supposed to know what to think, therefore he must lose on all his positions.
Okay, so we don't care that much. So let's move into the main video here. So, having been removed from LSF,
Hello, Spez.
Stale decides to address a video to the CEO of Reddit, begging for his moderator back. Let's take a look.
Mr. CEO of Reddit, I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team.
Dude, yeah, he's got like a smoothing filter, like an AI smoothing beauty filter or some shit, right? He's using the Korean beauty filters. Bro, this is a major lipstick on the pig moment. Holy fuck.
Livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. Least of all, its moderators or the company.
Dude.
In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators. First, I will go over the code of conduct action and why I was removed as the top moderator of r/livestreamfail.
Let's hear it,
This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole. Here's what happened. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes. The kicker here is that there was a grand...
This guy just said he's in it purely for power. Yeah, he said this much on like JSook streaming shit. Yeah, sorry, I might have picked stuff up like this because I have heard a lot of the stuff he says before. But yeah, he says, oh, I want to use it to make sure that, I can't remember what he said, but I think he's going to be a force for positivity. I want to use the power to try and lift up streamers and all this sort of shit. But it's not. It's like he wants to be friends with streamers. He wants to like pitch himself to Mizkif and NMP lol and then sweep for them so that they like him because he's like a total loser. He's just like a total wretched loser.
Prize of $20 million, supposedly. This was supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and it was also confirmed to be including a couple of mid-sized and large streamers like Alexandra and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily, Canute, and a few others. Additionally, the opportunity was supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a
Anyone remembering Monsters Incorporated when the aide to Randall got stuck in the Scream Harvester? This is what Stale looks like.
Thank you for the $3, Troop, whatever it was. Thank you, huge appreciate it. Thank you.
well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers. So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration.
Like, dude, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Your subreddit's just for clips. Like, this is just the obvious consequence here. You're overstepping your bounds. You're trying to be too involved. You are a Reddit moderator. Know your fucking place. Why are you trying to get involved with some TV, game show, Amazon Prime, whatever? Know your fucking place. Moderate the subreddit.
This collaboration would just be to get cool content on the subreddit. No, financial incentives, no moderators being paid, basically none of anything like that, just fun, cool stuff for the community in the subreddit. For collaborations, the first obvious...
I know everyone's made videos on this. We'll be looking at the most critical stuff on this. Hassan reaction. We'll have a look. Stale downfall. Tastes good, bro. Okay? This is high tier stuff. We've been waiting a while.
Thing that came to mind was how do we get their content on the subreddit? Either some super fans or some editors could clip some cool hype moment from the show and then post it to the subreddit. But I also had a stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know, there could be like a LSF themed best clip contest. Like contestants compete in one of the kind of small challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end. It was a stretch goal though. So I reached out to the organizers, and to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related to the subreddit, how awesome. And then, maybe I could leverage this to get even more opportunities, either for our subreddit or for other subreddits across the entire
So why would you think you should do this without any approval from Reddit?
Platform. That's how I felt, at least. And that's clearly not how it worked out. After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. We wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So we quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day. When I posted it, everybody in the comment section immediately yelled, scam, 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 scam. This initially didn't actually worry me, because no matter what we do, people call it a scam. I mean, I've done AMAs with the Twitch CEO. People called that a scam. And I was also thinking like multiple major live streamers were involved. Mythic Talent was involved. Surely they had done their due diligence, right? Additionally, the thing that people were the most skeptical about was the $20 million grand prize. This initially confused me as well, but once I heard that, Amazon Prime was allegedly involved, my initial concerns were assuaded. I mean, think about it.
You're such an idiot for even getting involved. Genuinely, I can't stress this enough. How stupid that, we got a 20 million grand prize. Amazon Prime are involved. It's like, okay, I'm going to need to see some real evidence. I'm going to need to check that this is okay with Reddit. Like, you're such an idiot, and you think you're so, he thinks he's like a mover and shaker. He wants to be,
About it. Amazon Prime has spent lots of money on tons of shows, and, I didn't necessarily think that the show was worth $20 million, but, that doesn't mean that Amazon Prime wouldn't fund it. And, if LSF was involved, maybe it would actually succeed. Maybe my involvement alone.
If LSF was involved, maybe it would succeed. The most delusional fucking idiot alive. Like, how can you look like... You can't look like this and be this dumb and delusional. I'm sorry, this is like a horrendous mix. Go back to the drawing board on your whole life, okay? Something's got to change here.
Could make the $20 million kind of investment worth it. Who knows? At least that's what I thought. Now here comes the next part of the story, when things get a little crazy. The next day, a major live streamer who was involved in the show, Extra Emily, said on her stream that she kind of saw all of these comments about people calling it a scam, and they even saw that, you know, LSF was involved, and this was apparently unacceptable to her, so much so that she was considering kind of dropping out of the show or kind of looking into seeing if kind of the whole thing was a scam or not. After seeing this, I brought the concerns to the organizers, and the organizers told me that they were currently in talks with the agents to resolve this, and they told me in no uncertain terms that the show was not canceled and was still going on. So, me being somebody who didn't really have a lot of, you know, information into the situation, and me, you know, trusting these high-powered agents who represent these multi-million-dollar kind of celebrities, I trusted that they would kind of get to the bottom of this and kind of resolve these concerns quickly. During this time,
it's clear that he was desperate for attention and got conned because he thought he was going to be the center of attention of something, center of something big in the space, which should have been a red flag in itself. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. 100% true. It is just like such a busybody, desperate to be involved, desperate to be seen and patted on the back by prominent people. It like oozes desperation every way. It's so wretched.
Time period, I saw and deleted a lot of unsubstantiated claims about the show and the mod team. There were accusations that I knew to be untrue, such that, you know, the mod team had accepted bribes.
No! No! Dude. Dude, what is going on? We're at new levels, bro. We're at new levels.
Or, you know, had some sort of financial involvement with the show. And I knew that they were not true because I was the one who had this idea the entire time, you know, from start to finish. This happened a couple days. And what I can tell you, for those who, you know, may not believe that for most moderators, I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from, you know, random internet scams, okay? I was doing this because I legitimately, you know, care about the subreddit, and that's why I spend my time on it. I thought it'd be kind of cool events for the sub. I'm talking about this and kind of the deleted comments because this is apparently some big no-no in the Reddit TOS or something. Or
so wait, let's say that again. So what is the big no-no in the Reddit TOS exactly?
San Francisco, I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from, you know, to finish. This happened a couple days. And what I can tell you, for those or, you know, had some sort of financial involvement with the show, and I knew that they were not true because I was the one who had this idea the entire time, you know, from start to finish. This happened a couple days. And what I can tell you, for those who, you know, may not believe that for most moderators, I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from, you know, random internet scams, okay? I was doing this because I legitimately, you know, care about the subreddit, and that's why I spend my time on it. I thought it'd be kind of cool events for the sub. I'm talking about this and kind of the deleted comments because this is apparently some big no-no in the Reddit TOS or something, or maybe it's like an unspoken rule where if you're involved in some sort of promotion and it ends up not working out or ends up being a scam or something, you know, if you have deleted comments that have accused it of being a scam, well that, you know, shows a cover up or some way. It shows malice or bad faith or something. So that's why I'm kind of talking about this, is because this was specifically a reason that was brought up regarding why I was kicked out.
I don't even know if it's got to be bad faith or malice. It can just show that you're a total fucking liability and you start making the site look really bad when you do shit like that.
As a mod on a live stream fail.
I'm sorry, finally, they have like, there's no contract with you. They have no reason to keep you around as moderator. They can find literally anyone else to do this fucking job.
I want to end this part of the story by talking about how Moist Critical made a video critical of the situation. And then about 30 minutes after this kind of video got released, I got reached out by
yeah, so Moist Critical called out the scam, okay? Oh, well, the alleged scam, I guess.
Organizers of the events and told that 5 live streamers in the event had dropped out and that
So,
therefore
honestly, you know, guys, I'm slowly coming around on Moist Critical, you know. This Moist Critical, I'm slowly coming around this guy. If he makes a video about Asmongold next, I'll be a Moist Critical fan now. Okay, I won't watch his videos, but because he's a boring fucking loser. Also, he is a Pokemon card addict. He abused his girlfriend over it. Never let him forget that. However, with you know, he's made anti-Trump videos, you know, and now he's engineered the downfall of Stale 2000. Okay. I can't hate too much. I've got to give him some credit.
Event was canceled and I should take down the post. In this video that Moist Critical had that was critical of the event, Moist Critical brought up points about how an image on the marketing page was AI generated, or that the domain name was registered in Iceland, or that basically just the whole thing it smelled bad. That's what he did. He did this motion and he said it smelled bad. But beyond that, it doesn't seem like he did much research. I don't think that he reached out to any of the organizers. He certainly didn't reach out to me. And I mean, I don't know if he reached out to Mythic Talent or any of the streamers. Now I want to stop people here because this is very important. And I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam. I repeat, there is no definitive, at least public information yet, that anything fraudulent, malicious, or illegal has happened in the situation. The only confirmed things that we have right now is that I guess there was a website, looked a little weird, there was some bad publicity, everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal, none of this is proved to be a scam, at least yet. Maybe I'll eat these words. And yes, in retrospect, there are certainly some things which we could call yellow flags or even red flags. But that being said, I don't want people to go into this thinking that there was some proven malfeasance or something when there was a possibility that...
I'll be fair. It does sound like it's not proven yet. It does sound like it's not proven. I'll be fair. But still, it's a total liability to even get involved in shit like that. Yeah, he totally fucked up saying malfeasance. You're a total liability for even getting involved in some shit like that, and yeah, Reddit should remove you as a moderator. That's still true regardless. Like, why are you going out on your own to do this shit? Don't do that, you fucking idiot. You're an unpaid Janny. Do not do shit that could cause any kind of liability, any kind of problem to the site. Now is also a great time to shill, I think, because I haven't shilled the stream. Guys, 525 people here, 101 likes on stream. Some of those 420 or so people, and please remember to thumbs up and clicking it. Pressing a thumbs up on your mobile device, that'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a stream elements link in the pinned chat message. You can also buy a membership for the channel, gift a membership for the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat, buy a super chat, which will highlight your message to read on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that we highlight in chat. I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
A lot of this could have just been...
Thank you, Smoky Guru, for the $9.99 super sticker, or Shiba Inu dog, grabbing its cheeks and saying thank you. Huge appreciate it, thank you.
A bad organization and things just fell through. Just because something's a bad idea, just because something is misorganized, that doesn't mean that anything illegal happened. You know, I still haven't gotten confirmation about kind of the Amazon Prime kind of a thing. I think that is the biggest unknown right now is I don't know about this supposed Amazon Prime deal, if it exists or not, because maybe they were in negotiation with them. Maybe a contract was in the works, but hasn't been signed yet. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see. And then kind of I'll end the story by talking...
Yo, thank you for the raid, Beckett. Welcome in, Becky Raiders. Welcome in. We're just covering Stale 2000. I think you're probably watching the same thing just now. I saw Beckett's stream briefly. So hopefully you know what's going on.
Talking about why I got removed as the top moderator. It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it. I also want to make a comment about kind of the Reddit code of conduct team as a whole. Reddit has all this flowery language about how kind of the code of conduct team is not here to punish you. It's kind of here to get you to act in good faith.
Part of the Norwood scale is this. I don't think they measure this far. I don't think they measure this far gone. Thank you for the membership, Free to Freddy. Thank you for the membership. And Jimberly, the 199. Thank you. You appreciate it with the I super sticker.
It's here to kind of give you second chances and
peek.
warnings and all of this stuff. And apparently all of that are lies. Because
Yo, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Hugely appreciate Free to Freddy. Hugely generous of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Huge appreciate.
Because I was not given any second chances. I was not given very much kind of descriptive.
Well, I wasn't given a second chance in my unpaid Janny role. Dude, just shut up and leave. Seriously, why even make this video? It is just so embarrassing to make a video like this, bro.
Examples of kind of what I did wrong or kind of given any ability to kind of defend myself. I was just given a...
Dude, what? Dude, Ryzek tagging me with some crazy shit. Thank you for the 199 Harmony. Thank you. Saying, bro, what is going on in DGG? And this is what the post is. Can I even... Wait, let me check. I can open this first. Yeah. Okay. Apparently I can't open it. I found out... So this is from Food Shops. I found out that 2 Destiny orbiters were spreading my non-consensually recorded NSFW audio leaks around. One of them posted a document link directly in DGG chat. Mods also accidentally pinned the Reddit post containing the leaks at the top of our Destiny for 24 hours. Since then, I've contacted the head of our Destiny and is taking it seriously. Destiny has also issued punishments, it seems, to both these 2 orbiters. I'm posting this update on Twitter mainly because I don't even want to know. I might even want to know any more about this, to be honest. So let's just keep it.
Very vague description of, yeah, there's accusations about some fraudulent...
Morale saying, Food Shops literally gave me permission to leak those, by the way. Huh.
Scam that takes people's money and their PII, which means their name, right? Because you have to sign up with your name to join a contest. And so I have infringed on the code of conduct by promoting a game show where you have to put in your name or something, even though it hasn't really been proved to be fraudulent yet. And so it's a little disappointing. Now, here's the most important part of the video, Spez. This is a direct...
Well, maybe next time just... You don't, you know, it may seem like quite a relevant correction, but just for your own sake, you don't have to correct everything that you have knowledge of.
Message to you and only you. I want to talk about how this whole situation is a direct result of the lack of support that Reddit, the company, gives to its moderators. Yeah, I did the partnership. Yeah, I didn't look into this as much as I should, and I trusted...
Reddit should help me more. How about you just read the TOS and Code of Conduct? You're unpaid. They don't care about you, and they will just cut you off and replace you with some other unpaid Janny the next day. It's not hard.
Kind of agencies and live streamers when I should not have. And I did delete comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory if the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam, even though it technically hasn't been proven to be a scam yet. But despite all of that, there is still massive kind of like problems at Reddit, the company, due to the lack of support that caused this. But right before I go into the specific reasons of how this happened, I want to talk about why this matters in the first place. And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you are one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control.
Oh, no. What's this? What's this, bro?
You left out details. She is an admitted pedophile. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's also that as well. Apparently, this person got outed as a pedophile. Yeah.
Over millions of impressions.
Hassan, my best friend.
Per day, and nobody seems to notice or let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch.
Dude, what?
Partially because at the time, LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. Or even just take this literal circumstance. Imagine
So some retarded Twitch employees begged you to not do it, but it wasn't destroying it. It hasn't destroyed it. Twitch is still going. Twitch will keep going.
Whole kind of operation was legit. Well, guess what? One single post on LSF caused all of the streamers to drop out and destroyed a $20 million opportunity.
Possibly.
Sorry, Mythic. My bad. Or imagine it was, a scam through and through. Well, guess what? We were the ones to expose it and destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm. I mean, everybody got refunded after all. Guess things ended up okay. Right or wrong, you can think I'm a good moderator or a bad moderator. You can think that LSF helps streamers or is the bane of their existence in the entire industry. But please don't for a single second pretend like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we said earlier he's got the Korean beauty filters on. It is like lipstick on a pig. This guy is not doing any work for him.
And that's just one subreddit. Now back to me. I was one of your most passionate users. I was in the Reddit partnership program from the start. I took advantage of every opportunity that I could. I had meetings with kind of the Reddit community managers. I begged them for help and kind of partnership opportunities at every chance that I could. And I was blown off every single time. I got nothing out of it. The community managers never helped me. As, nice as the guy was, I think he had basically no power to help me. I was one of the only moderators out there who tried to grow my community, who had any ambition, who tried to work with the company.
Wait, sorry. I was reading something.
Managers, I begged them. I was in the Reddit partnership program from the start. I took advantage of every opportunity that I could. I had meetings with kind of the Reddit community managers. I begged them for help and kind of partnership opportunities at every chance that I could. And I was blown off every single time. I got nothing out of it. The community managers never helped me. As, nice as the guy was, I think he had basically no power to help me. I was one of the only moderators out there who tried to grow my community, who had any ambition, who tried to work with the company or help other subreddits or help the company that whole, and it didn't matter. I failed, and it failed because of how mismanaged and how little support Reddit, the company, gives to moderators. So let's circle back. Let's go back to the moderation situation. This is a very key important point, so please pay attention. None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. Do you think that I want to be the guy going out, messaging random people in Discords and LinkedIn's and trying to figure out kind of these partnerships? I don't.
Just don't.
This is not my job. I am not qualified to do any of this. I am not a lawyer. I do not, I cannot read contracts to know what I should do or I should not do. I just want to grow my subreddit, have a big vision, and I don't want to deal with this. At the end of the day, I'm a random nobody who got lucky. I took over one of your largest gaming subreddits on the platform because I won a stupid game of Reddit mod politics. But apparently, I'm the only person out there who understands the potential that Reddit has.
Right.
If Reddit had offered me partnerships, if Reddit had pipelines to connect with kind of major companies, if Reddit had lawyers that were helping me reading over these contracts, reading over these agreements, none of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened. And before you say it, I'm sure there's some employee at Reddit, the company.
It's such an insane ask. Dude, they don't want you doing that shit. They don't want you doing that shit. They don't want moderators having influence on behalf of the company. They don't want that. What the fuck are you on about, dude? They want you to be a fucking monkey sat at the computer. You see a comment with the M word in it, delete it. That's what they want you doing, bro.
Company that says like, oh yeah, we do that. That's my job. It's over here. Well, clearly you're not even doing 1% of what you should be doing because nobody uses these resources. Nobody cares. You are not doing enough. Multiply it by 100 and then let's talk. Reddit needs to be professionalized and it starts with the mods. This is going to be controversial,
dude,
but the people who are running your multi-billion-dollar website are unqualified nobodies like me. That doesn't mean it's my fault or their fault. It's your fault, Spez. Here's why. The controversial solution is just get rid of the bad mods with better mods.
Thank you for the membership, thank you.
Mods or paid mods or do takeovers or more rules or something like that. But there are better solutions. You can train them. You can give mods infrastructure or pipelines or resources or real kind of material support and treat them as if they have the actual power and influence that they actually have. And so communities can rise to the heights they truly could. And the Reddit moderator partner program is not it. Reddit moderators do not need one call with like one guy a month, as nice as he is, love you, Pablo, who has no power and no ability to affect anything. Reddit moderators don't need Christmas celebrations or special badges.
Well, he's not there to help you affect anything. He's there to just make sure you're not being retarded.
Or community or events or team building exercises. No, even the Reddit event budget is barely useful. No, they need real material support. That means access to anything that like a talent manager would give an actual celebrity.
Right.
So an access to a bounty board or ad deals or lawyers or event organizers or professionals or anything that actually matters. To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world, at least over your $50 billion company.
Beautiful stuff.
Maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves.
He literally just wants to be on the team. No matter where he is, he wants to be on the team. He wants to be gang. He wants to be on the squad. Bro, nobody wants you on the team. Nobody wants you on the team. They want you in the back, stacking shelves or some shit, you know?
To be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets. So why haven't you solved this problem already, Spez? Is it because you're out of touch and you aren't aware of the problem? Is it because Reddit is a bloated mess and they can't ship products? No, I think the real issue is that Reddit is held hostage by the negativity and toxicity of its user base, and it doesn't really have the freedom to make bold and important and transformative decisions that could save the company. If you agree with anything that I said, Spez, well, you're in luck. I live in San Francisco, and I would be happy to talk to you in person or any Reddit product manager or employee at all, you know, or on a call or something. That's my pitch to you, Spez. The rest is to the community. To the community, Spez and Reddit, they're almost certainly not going to fix any of this. All of this is up to us to solve. For anyone who this message has resonated.
Yeah, literally saying they're held hostage by the toxic user base. Except when they made that big change to their API, they literally ended up gutting like a bunch of subreddit moderator teams. And just like totally like waging war on their own user base and came out on top.
With and wants to solve this problem? Well, I have created a subreddit called r/SubAlliance. SubAlliance will be a nonprofit, volunteer, community-based initiative to solve all of the problems that I have laid out. We will create tools and resources so good, so useful, that everybody will have to work with us. Think talent agency, but for subreddits. You have the big ideas, you have the vision, you have the crazy cool things that you want to do, and we handle the logistics. Materially, that means connections to major companies. Partnerships, doing AMAs, running events, doing mod recruitment, cross-collaboration with other relevant subreddits, that kind of stuff. Go to r/SubAlliance and we will make it happen. The link will be in the description below. Reddit used to be a place where we did stuff. The phrase, "we did it Reddit," although used sarcastically, existed for a reason. And that is because what we do, right or wrong, matters. Let's see what we can do to make it better. Thanks.
Dude, that's so rough. Okay, let's see Charlie's take on it. Let's see Charlie's take on the situation. We love Charlie, don't we? Play the fucking video.
Was genuine and not a skit. A Reddit moderator just made a video directly speaking to and tugging on the heartstrings of the CEO of Reddit. He's making a big call to action after he had been stripped of his position as top mod on r/livestream fail. I'm kind of at a loss for words here. I can't believe what I just watched was genuine and not a skit. But this seems authentic. What you picture in your head...
Thank you for $2, thank you.
When you hear the term Reddit mod is exactly what you are about to see unfold.
Yes, 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 yes. It could not be better. Yes. Yes. Everyone will finally see what I see. Everyone will finally see what I've been dealing with for so long. Cursed with knowledge. There's just not, you know, the hate for this guy there should be. Now everyone will finally see.
People don't know this, but Stale used to hang around in this community. I think his chat name was Starbase.
Okay, dude. Thank you for the $5, thank you. Thank Moist now. I am thanking Moist. Thank you, Moist Critical. Thank you, Moist Critical. Thank you, Hassan. Now do a food shops video.
In the flesh. The reason this mod just lost his position is because he was promoting a scam on the subreddit that he was the top mod for. Livestream fail. I made 2 videos covering this. It was the $1 Million Fan Show, which was paraded around as a $20 million reality television show for streamers' fans to sign up and even paid entry into it to compete for, you know, $20 million prize purse. Turns out the whole thing was a load of baloney, as it appears everything has been wiped off the face of the planet. So some viewers paid money for actually nothing. They flushed it down the shitter, and agencies that brought this to streamers were left embarrassed. Most notably, Mythic Talent was the one that was named by some of the streamers as their agency that took them this deal, where seemingly no due diligence was done on behalf of Mythic to confirm whether or not this was even legitimate in the first place as a paid promotion. It was supposed to be an Amazon production, but clearly it was not an Amazon production, and it took 2 seconds of going to the website to deduce that this was fraudulent, but they took this deal before the website even existed. It's a whole mess. I've already covered all this, but Livestream Fail gets roped in because there was this inexplicable partnership that no one fully...
So, is he saying it's obvious it never even existed? Is it? See, I am very skeptical of things my new friend Charlie says sometimes. I do not necessarily trust this guy's judgment.
Fully understood, where $1 Million Fan was in bed with Livestream Fail, and the top mod of Livestream Fail made a post on the subreddit pinning it to try and get more suckers into it. And now this is his response after being fundamentally fired from his free position of Reddit janitor.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via...
Fine, we'll do this properly. We'll watch his previous video too. Oh my god. See, dude. Wait, he's using the "you will own nothing and you will be happy" line about Tesla, like, locking their shit behind subscriptions and stuff. Is that? I assume that's what that is. This is my new friend, Charlie. This is my new friend. I don't care that he's some sort of bizarre pervert and he makes those strange dating videos. But this is my new friend, okay?
Yeah, I'm in a bucket hat. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. Now,
never mind, I hate this guy.
A buddy of mine just sent me something that I can promise you no one's having fun with except for the people that were paid to promote it. It is called $1 Million Fan. It is a show which is pitching a $20 million prize pool for what seems to be a load of horseradish. And in case you were wondering, yes, that is an AI mansion on their front page of this contest. At least from everything I can tell, it's an AI-generated mansion. which immediately should let you know that you're dealing with some high quality content here. No reason not to trust that. I can't believe anybody would be pitched this and actually think it's legitimate. Like, it takes 3 seconds of looking on their website to smell the poop. It is unbelievably foul. Like, there is no world where this happens. The poop
No, I do actually hate this guy. Moist Gregor sucks at this. You know who's not going to let me down? My best friend in the whole world.
Live fail moderator still. 2000 has been removed as the top mod of the subreddit after promoting scam contest $1 million fan. He has posted a video demanding legal support from the CEO of Reddit. The full video is 21 minutes long.
Hello.
And a bunch of people are watching it. We have to fucking talk about this. Okay, this is Stale, former Twitch staff Stale. He used to work at Twitch. And also, not only that,
yeah, Hassan's logged in. Hassan's got the knowledge.
Omega Destiny Orbiter, looking and sounding
Shitter Destiny Orbiter drama. Hassan's got all the knowledge. Hassan's got it fucking downloaded every time. And he's just going to say the most cutting shit you'll ever hear. Go ahead, Hassan.
Exactly how you would assume a Reddit moderator, like a perma Reddit moderator, would look like.
God bless.
Okay, bro, it's such a good performance art piece. Yeah, so here's what happened. Okay, looks hotter than I would have expected. Facts. So
he's got the
this guy ran and won, I believe, top orbiter of the year inside of DGG. This is a real thing that they.
Dude, no way we start our segments the same way. This is why we're best friends. This is why we get on so well.
Year, and I think he made a video for it. We found out that he had made a video for it a while back, and he deleted the video in shame. But basically, what happened is this guy overtook Livestream Fails a couple years ago as the top moderator of Livestream Fails. Now, if you don't know what Livestream Fails is, it's because I never go on this website. Okay. It's because I never go on that subreddit any longer. It used to be a subreddit where people would gather and check out the top news stories of the day, or top clips of the day from Twitch. It was a place where like a lot of Twitch watchers congregated. Obviously, there was like a heavy slant on harassing certain villains on the subreddit. Alinity, one of them. Pokimane was another consistent one for years and years. But once Destiny took over the entire subreddit in this forcible takeover, they turned it directly into the Fuck Hassan subreddit. And oftentimes they would, this is the DGGer of the year. I don't know why we can't actually watch the video.
Hi, I'm Stale2000, and I'm running for DGGer of the year on December the 3rd. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how all of my opponents are way worse than me, using facts, logic, and most importantly, evidence, as in chat logs.
This guy's just so locked
Albert
in.
FCB is asking people to gift him subs. A real DGGer buys his own subs. In the month of November, Fitz spammed the Miano hype emote over 500 times. They're clearly a weeb. Need I say more? Based on the frequency of messages between BoJack Horseman and Majestic Gopher, who is another candidate in this election, we can see that these two candidates are clearly colluding and are therefore disqualified. From these logs, we can see that Keen is clearly too busy with his girlfriend, as well as worse, his real friends, to be DGGer of the year. Everybody knows that a DGGer's only true friend is Destiny. Other DGG analysts suggest that Majestic Gopher would be the best candidate to win the election because he averages 300 messages a day. But as mentioned previously, he was colluding, and these numbers are clearly fake. Rave Y is unethically supporting NFT projects. A true DGGer should know that the only ethical NFT project is those offered by our lovely sponsors at eternal.gg, where you can buy and sell Destiny's personal NFTs. The DJ suggests that the jury of the Rittenhouse trial should not talk about the case while it's in recess. But how is the jury supposed to know what to think if they haven't heard Destiny's opinion on the matter? As we all know, Destiny has the food palate of a 10-year-old. and a 10-year-old would love to have mac and cheese at Thanksgiving, but Tony disagrees. Therefore, he's in contradiction with destiny and does not deserve to win this competition. Here, Yufu complains about running into alt-writers in a video game. A real DGGer would have defeated those alt-writers in the marketplace of ideas and in the video game. Vault violated my boundary of running against me for DGGer of the year. Therefore, he must lose to satisfy my boundary. Virgil suggests that Destiny could be inconsistent on anything. A deserving DGGer would know that Destiny is always consistent on all his positions. Will Kill Forever admits to having a job. No truly dedicated DGGer could work a job and dedicate themselves enough to do
good hard look at the ops. Okay. Lucky for us, some of our ops openly fucking post videos of themselves on the internet. No, this is not satire. This is a person who is in the DGG cult that is actively trying to win this award as
well, he's
the
making
greatest
jokes, but yeah,
cult member.
It's not satire.
For that year. I forget which year this is. Okay. But the reason why I'm showing you all of this is because this is the guy at the direction and at the behest of Destiny in order to serve his master, his cult leader, took over Livestream Fails and turned it into a smear machine. Okay. For not only myself, but all of Destiny's ops. Now, back in the day, he used to be a fan of mine as well. And even up until 2024, he was in the chat too. He said, nah, I prefer renting. I just want to be able to move wherever I want. I don't want all that money in one asset. Okay? But somewhere along the line, somewhere along this long, convoluted history, he took over Livestream Fails after leaving Twitch and started moderating it in direction of like besmirching, smearing all of Destiny's opponents, deleting comments that called out Destiny for procuring child sexual abuse material.
Oh, guys, sorry. Important updates coming in. We've got some evidence of the hands of people who buy Nicholas Diorio hot sauce coming in. This coming from the Diorio Rodeo website, diorio.rodeo. Coming in live here. So that's one. With the Galaxy mouse mat as well. Yep. So this is pretty heinous. Another one here. Quite bloated hands here, I must say. Very bloated, stubby hands. I believe these are the only ones with hands. I think it's worth showing this as well. It looks like this guy has like a dirty as fuck stovetop as well. Kind of worth noting, I think. Rob's Media posted one too. With his toy shelf in the background.
Got pushed back.
Wrong one.
Regularly brigading posts, regularly botting certain posts. Okay? What is this? Look at the YouTube banner. His YouTube banner is him in Austin. That's hilarious. Okay? And he's made some videos, you know, over the years. He's made, this last video that he made is the one that's like going super viral right now. Not on YouTube, but just everywhere else where people are clowning on him. And chat tries to comprehend that these weirdos always have self-deprecating inside jokes that they're proud of, their issues, because it makes them feel different from normies. That's all. Yes. Thank you. You actually literally analyzed it perfectly. So a lot of these guys know that they're in a cult or a cult-like formation. They just make jokes such as that one to be like, haha, it's not a real cult because we're aware of it.
That's facts.
Okay. A big part of this is also making those self-deprecating jokes about like, oh, we know everything about Destiny. All this shit. Right? But the reason why I'm, again, bringing
Salvo just harassing women that come out against Turkey Tom. New Turkey Tom drops. At All I Want. Are you here for your crumbs of attention, whore? What's wrong? Doesn't feel good to realize you're disposable as trash? Let's give her the attention she wants. Dude. Oh my god.
This up is because he took over a very popular subreddit and played a formative role in the collapse of like Twitch as a space where there was a major community that collaborated with one another.
Me, Salvo, and all the other Turkey Tom fans.
They're greatly fucking heightening the tensions between content creators. Like, we talk about clippers and clip farmers in general on Twitter. LSF was the method. It was the original place where that exact same thing happened, where you would take someone's clip out of context and you would have every single content creator watch it and give their takes on it. And then every single thing that would drive discourse would come from LSF. I don't go to LSF any longer. I don't, frequent LSF any longer because it's just all botted into oblivion and brigaded into oblivion. But they did this, and now Yeet does this on Twitter as well in a similar fashion. But they did this to go after Destiny's enemies and to try and present Destiny in a positive light to the best of their ability, even though he kept, fucking up his he kept fucking up his own optics by popping off and doing horrible, monstrous things. Also, Stale and Epstein's Discord already confirmed nothing about LSF will change, and all the other mods on the team are also Epstein orbiters, as Stale is the one that hired them. Yeah. A while back, there were a bunch of different people that were actually moderators in the subreddit. Once he took over, he basically kicked out all of the people that voted against him becoming the top moderator of the subreddit. And then he hired a bunch of other moderators to operate the subreddit that were also Destiny's fans. So as far as I understand, the LSF subreddit is not going to change. Okay?
Don't suggest.
We do the same thing with you, bro. There is nothing that even remotely compares to this level of propaganda, specifically at the behest of one singular individual. Nothing at all. There is no comparison. You cannot point to a single subreddit that, like, my fans have taken over with my direction and use a subreddit specifically to, like, attack people.
Yeah, we get it, man.
J Star.
Wait.
Over and over again, in many instances, is that basically this guy utilized the subreddit livestream fails for his own purpose, for his favorite content creator Destiny's own purpose, and banned a bunch of people from the subreddit and consistently botted and brigaded certain posts against Destiny's enemies over and over again. In many instances, leaned into, like,
known rapist from DGG,
propaganda that was pro-Israel because Destiny's pro-Israel. Like, I don't even know what this person's like. If this
even
guy
he says
has his own,
insane.
If this guy has his own opinion on things outside of what Destiny believes, but, like, his primary purpose on LSF was to, whoever was saying, like, fuck Hassan's a terrorist, he would boost it, right? J Stalk 2024 DG.
Guys, I am so happy. I'm so proud. It brings a tear to my eye how much the crying cat emoji shit has spread so quickly. Really.
Dan Stalkman, even he says all of it was bullshit. Stale was too deep in the cult. Yeah, JSTLK was the previous DGGer of the year, and now I think he is one of the orbiters who actually turned on Destiny and is actively trying to pull people out of said cult, if I'm not mistaken. I think many of those guys still have, like, resentment towards me as well, but slowly but surely, some people have awakened from the really toxic way that this cult operates.
Wait, so
have
apparently Food Shops is interviewing Stale later, and I see J Stalk might be interviewing Stale later.
Realized that maybe Destiny wasn't the person that he
50,
presented himself
Swedish
as.
kroner, I think.
Dan Saltman
14,
is the money behind this operation.
The Black Cat Super Sticker.
Jesus, they have alumni? Yes, they do. But in any case, the reason why all of this unfolded and he lost his cherished, coveted position as the top moderator of this live stream fails subreddit. And this is one of the previous moderators of the subreddit, Gisephus, who was ousted from his position when this guy took over. He has also openly stated that the rest of the mod team is still his guys and is openly taunting the Reddit admins. My guess is more mods will be removed. Yeah. The thing is, Reddit knows exactly what's going on. like Reddit, the actual company, knows LSF is doing this kind of stuff, right? And for the longest time, they haven't actually punished them for brigading, botting, using it as a vehicle for harassment against specific content creators. Part of the reason why they haven't done so is because it drives a lot of traffic, right? It drives a lot of traffic to the website. It keeps people engaged on the website, so they don't really do anything, especially because people don't actually push back too hard on it, right?
When does he talk about food shops?
As long as you come after someone like myself,
I don't care about the whining.
Off of the 2 men.
Give it a rest on the fucking whining, Hassan.
We have noticed as well. Anywhere around the website, if there is a negative, if there's something that presents Asmongold in a negative light, it instantly gets botted. It downvoted. If there's anything that presents him in a positive light, it instantly gets upvoted. The thing is, that's not even Asmongold's doing, though. That's Kick. It's Kick. Kick does that. Kick also heavily upvotes all the LSF posts. It's not an accident that so many random streamers that are associated with Kick or are Kick streamers have been frequently upvoted on on LSF over and over again. Anyway, like I said, it doesn't matter. He does a 21-minute video. There's full details of the scam and his removal that was covered on another subreddit called Subreddit Drama. Popular subreddit livestream fail mods and mythic talent streamers were promoting a shady website and contest, and users were not having it. Then contest website and social media was erased, and the head moderator was removed. Popular streamer Extra Emily, among other streamers from the Mythic Talent Agency, which Asmongold owns, by the way, I'm pretty sure, right? Isn't that talent agency that Asmongold owns? Started promoting a website and contest called $1 Million Fan. He's a part owner of it. $1million.fan.show, now gone, but can be seen here, with a $20 million prize pool.
Yeah, real Nina.
Subreddit livestream fail head mod created a post promoting
stick to the script, okay?
The website and contest here.
Cut the
This
bitch
post
in.
was now removed.
Cool
right?
food shops are
It was locked
pedophile.
and removed by the moderator. The user started saying after some quick research that this looked like a scam, and the moderator removed the comments criticizing the contest. Pointed out,
Hey, we don't care about the explanation. We already know this.
All social media. $1 million of everything.
Million
AFK watching Most Critical.
game show history, the first place. So who the fuck are you, by the way? This is
This 97-year-old grifter still runs.
Wait.
This 97-year-old grifter still runs scams the old-fashioned way, and I fucking love that.
I'm fried. I'm totally fried.
asking some questions like the website that lady laughed.
He was
I'm crying.
When all that stuff was happening and everyone was obviously clowning on him for they're calling him a pedophile, calling him a sex pest and stuff like that. This moderator that we were talking about, Stale, right? That moderator realized that it was very difficult for Destiny to find allies on the internet. Okay? And what's so crazy about this is he was so high on the amount of influence that he felt like he commanded because he was the top moderator of live stream fails.
Stale would not be put in the Chinese milking machines. Stale would be fucking sterilized.
Actually tried to
Oops. No!
Talent Asian.
It's around there somewhere. Go back to it. It's fine.
He had actually to promote them.
Okay.
So the person that they went after.
Yeah, here we go. This is what we want.
He was so high. This moderator that we were talking about, Stale, right? That moderator realized that it was very difficult for Destiny to find allies on the internet. Okay? And what's so crazy about this is he was so high on the amount of influence that he felt like he commanded because he was the top moderator of live stream fails, okay? that he actually tried to find within Destiny's community other content creators that he could hype up by utilizing LSF. Okay? Straight up. He was like, I want to find someone in Destiny's community to make famous
Like,
with
why does he know this whole story?
As a mechanism to like promote
he is just so fucking tapped in.
That
It's
they went
obscene.
After, the person that he found was some other random content creator. Okay. I forget what they're called. I think, no, it wasn't Lonerbox. Lonerbox didn't work. Hutch didn't work. They tried to like promote Hutch a lot. They tried to promote Lonerbox a lot, and it didn't fucking work. And I think the name was what? Food Shops. There was this content creator that was in DGG, Destiny's Cult, named Food Shops. Okay. And his theory was that if he promotes people that aren't like directly related to Destiny, that he could have more allies. Here it is. I mean, there's a full 11-minute video on this.
Okay. Even better.
The Ultra Nos clip.
So,
dude.
The short story.
Everyone go make clips or whatever and post them on LSF. The top mod of that subreddit really wants it for some reason. I don't know. Post.
How many views that have?
So the short story.
700 views.
Here it is. I mean, there's
posted
a
in
full
August.
11-minute video on this.
Okay. Even better. So the short story.
Everyone go make clips or whatever and post them on LSF. The top mod of that subreddit really wants it for some reason. I don't know. Post a clip a day and I'll play it on stream if it's interesting. I don't know. This guy really wants it, but post it on the hashtag clips and it would be chill. Also, it would piss off Hassan and other streamers. Okay? And the reason why they wanted to present this person as like a new content creator was twofold. One, because they wanted to see if they could just like make another popular content creator just off of this subreddit alone, right? And the other reason was because Destiny was running out of orbiters and running out of like content creators that have at least their own organic audiences, because they were all literally attacking him because he fucked all of his orbiters and then fucked them over and, you know, and fucked his orbiters' girlfriends, you know what I mean? Like, he was just a horrible monster, right? To so many of these other people inside of this.
Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, yeah, I am on here. Wait, that is me. That's my Gonzo J-Stalk avatar. Sorry, I was like, what are you on about? I'm on the sun stream. No, I'm not. No, that's me. That's me there, yeah.
Cult, that some of the members of said cult were like, okay, this is a bridge too far. Right? How you got haters you don't know about? Oh, dude, come on. I have so many fucking haters that I don't know about. So that was the reason, because he was like, there's too much stink associated with Destiny. We need new people to defend him. Okay? We need new people to defend him, so we'll just find someone within the community, prop them up, present them as like new content creators that are not like directly associated with Destiny to defend Destiny on LSF. 117 is when he starts talking about it.
So the short story is, I am looking to see if it's possible to like artificially create like a drama champion. And I want to use.
No, come on. What? Why? What's up?
The short story is like, do you have like clip style content? What I want to do is I want to see if it's possible to like take a streamer and post like a clip a day of like some drama related content to livestream fail, and I want to see like what.
I'm in a couple of Tom
videos.
videos. I think the Super Mega one, the Mama Max one. There are a couple of brief cameos in Turkey Tom videos.
Millions of views every day, even for like the small clips. And I don't know, because you were like blowing up in DGG, and so I thought like, okay, the audience would kind of like you, and it's like cool content that's tangential to Destiny, but not Destiny. Basically, I'm trying to diversify the content in live stream.
Did I even remotely exaggerate this, by the way? My summarization is almost verbatim. I mean, I'm paraphrasing what he was saying, but like that guy that we were just looking at, the subreddit owner here, okay? That's the one who's talking to. These are both people in Destiny's cult, and they're talking to one another. You left out details. She is an admitted pedophile. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Awesome.
There's also that as
True.
well. Apparently, this person got outed as a pedophile. Yeah. So the guy that, like, the person that the subreddit owner was trying to highlight as, in his words,
Hassan is so tapped
drama
in,
champion.
he forgets the food shops is a pedophile. He's like, oh yeah, this is food shops. He's in like the current arc of food shops. You know, he watches the content. He's in the current arc. He's thinking like, oh yeah, food shops is just like the only Destiny defender left. You know, the one that got shielded in LSF. That's how he thinks of food shops right now. He forgot the pedophile drama was ages ago. That's been and gone in Hassan's mind. It's assumed knowledge.
Turns out that they were a pedophile, which is, you know, I guess it is what it is. So it didn't really work. It didn't work at all. Not outed, they admitted it. Okay. She self-admitted. Well, it turns out there are ops that I don't even know exist out there, but one thing is a guarantee: they are going to be sex criminals in some variety, some way, shape, or form. This is like the primary driving force behind almost all of my ops. You know, there's if you exist for a long enough timeline and you're an op of mine, you end up getting into trouble in this way somehow. I don't know why, but in any case, like I said, this is like his theory. He's trying to create like a drama champion in his own words.
Tangential to Destiny, but not Destiny. Basically, I'm trying to diversify the content in live stream.
I don't get what you're proposing. Are you saying
Thank you for the $3.
I'm proposing your audience makes 30-second clips and post one clip a day to live.
Alright, I totally played over that. I'll go and pull that dono up. 1 sec. ATFK, 1 sec as well.
No,
you don't want to
is there content like that of me out there? I mean, I guess like whenever I make fucking weird sounds into the microphone, they clip that. But like outside of that, there is.
Anyway, so that also didn't work. But the reason why I showed you that.
Big shout out to the repeated they and guy usage instead of saying she. Big ups to Sahan. Okay.
It's not only because it's like another perfect point of evidence that shows you how this guy operates, right? This guy's stale, how he operates, and how he's using the subreddit for like a very specific purpose, to you know, help Destiny out in whichever ways he can. But the other reason why I showed you this is because it kind of gives you an understanding of what his mentality is, like the God complex that he developed off of like a crumb of influence that he was wielding, I guess. So it was only a matter of time until he got into trouble such as this. So here he is talking about the influence that he wields in Destiny's community, DGG. I don't want to be an influencer. I want to have influence. There's a difference. ... Talking like he's fucking Orochimaru or something in a online group chat that is centered around a cult around one individual content creator who was, you know, been outed for sex crimes. I don't want to be an influencer. Influencers are clowns that dance to their audiences. Instead, I want to have influence. There's a big difference. Bro, I worked at Twitch for 4 years. People there obsess over the subreddit. I have been meeting with executives about LSF. Yes, LSF matters. And yes, people in charge look at it. That's the influence I am talking about. Okay? Like, when we make jokes about, like, Reddit moderators and how fucking insane, like, the loser mentality is that moderators have sometimes, like, this is a person who is living it, okay? In a community that is comprised entirely of people that actually farm karma almost professionally, even though they make no money off of it. This is a very real thing in an unfortunate dark corner of the fucking internet. Okay? I like Orochimaru. Why did he compare this incel to him? Yeah, LSF mods are getting paid to promote posts and nobody talks about it.
I'm back.
I mean, I don't know if they're also getting paid.
Let's Let's skip through some of this.
Anything else? Podcast calls out Extra Emily. You don't get to play dumb. XQC promotes Young Fika stops someone from starting a fire on stream. Hassan says America's far worse than the Iranian government despite the estimates of over 12,000. Like, see, it's stuff like this. It's always stuff like this. Right? Dan from Anything Else Podcast calls out Extra Emily. You don't get to play dumb. Asmongold finds out how many times Kaya gets to move in a Hassan Piker broadcast. Iranian chatter calls out Hassan Piker for dehumanizing the people of Iran. Hassan proceeds to explain he's the one trying to offer freedom for the Iranian population. Look at this. Anyway, so it's obsessed. It's obsessive. It's fucking crazy. But it is by design, right? Those are all the top posts of just this week. Just this week. So I stopped looking at LSF a while ago, and I think many other streamers also have stopped looking at LSF because of this reason, because it became like a normie repellent trash fire, right? But there are still people who basically use it as an entry point into getting into Reddit r/all, okay? And that's what they still use it as. So these communities, they're not very big, but they are very active, right? They're very passionate and they're very active. But because they're not very big, they have to lean into much larger platforms. So one of the easiest ways to do that is through Reddit, which is endlessly brigadable.
He's talking sense here, guys, and you should be listening. Okay,
a lot of slop
you should
tubers
be
actually rely on
listening.
Reddit. They basically plagiarize Reddit talking points in general for many of their videos. So all the drama tubers, they look at LSF quite a bit, and that's why it ends up forming whatever kind of content they're going to make.
And you know if I'm talking to you there. You know if I'm talking to you.
Basically, this is what it is. This is, this is how LSF has operated for like the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years. Yeah, top posts this past year, number 1, number 3, number 7, number 13, number 18, number 19, number 20 are all Kaya posts. Number 9 is the fake Zoran party post. I mean, how can you look at this as anything but like a straight up harassment operation? Okay? Because if you look at how people reflect on what I'm doing, right? 82,000 upvotes. If you look at like Hassan knows shot dog Ramon on stream, one Jack Doherty clip, Hassan Kaya's positioning throughout the entire day. Hassan takes a picture with Kaya with a fan on the streets in Ireland. Another edited video, by the way. They could have easily just posted a video from my stream, but they posted the video that's edited. Okay, Hassan gets denied VIP seating in Zoran Mamdani election stream. There is literally a time on it. Like there's a time code on it, and the time code on it specifically shows that they edited it. They chopped this video up in a way to make it seem like, I was denied entry or some shit to the Zoran Mamdani party, a party that I went to, like a party that I was at for fucking 4 hours. So Amaranth's husband, Nick, dresses up as Hassan's dog, Kaya, at TwitchCon.
The whining is unbearable, dude.
I'm
skip. Sorry, I'm eating.
Finished it all. This stuff is something with the content creator that is delivering the entertainment. This is very new. This is very different. So there is a parasocial element associated with it, right? And what is the best possible way that you can directly influence the life of the content creator that you're watching? Maybe hating, right? A content creator that you absolutely fucking despise. Me. By trying to ruin their life. You banned me like 5 years ago. I was being uncharitable, and LSF turned it into a clip that got like 150K views. Nerds on Reddit messaged me for like a week over it, all over a misunderstanding. Yeah. This is a outrage manufacturing machine. And the reality is, like, a lot of those clips that actually go viral, because Stale is right, they do actually, the subreddit does have the capacity to influence Twitch decisions, right? LSF is the reason why I got banned for saying cracker. Because they fucking uploaded a bunch of clips over and over again to be like, this guy is the biggest racist of all time, all this stuff. And Twitch responded to that pressure. Didn't even think about how fucking stupid that might look to other adults in the real world, right? I got banned for 7 days for anti-white racism. And that was because of LSF, hummus tier list, all these other, like, all these people that have been banned because they put it on public freakout and the comments were wildly different, being like, what C word? That one? Lol, exactly. So in this like hyper isolated, insulated environment, right? They do have the capacity to change, you know, people's lives for at least a little bit, right? When Asman said that shit about CCOT, he did not get a single LSF post, not a word about it. Yeah. So that's part of the reason. Yeah, the Rick Scott clip also was on LSF as well. I used to think you were a Radlib bimbo before I started watching you, after which I realized you have great commentary, a lot of false framing out there. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. That's what it's for. For many people, they don't have the fucking time to actually, you know, browse through what people's commentary looks like. So they just lean into like whatever the crowd is saying. And if you can manipulate what the crowd is saying and thinking by brigading a subreddit like LSF and then have a bunch of other YouTubers that like...
Yeah, but he is a Radlib himbo. That's a totally apt description. He is a Radlib himbo.
Lean into whatever is going on said subreddit, then a lot of people's takeaway is going to be, oh yeah, this guy is a Radlib, or this guy's reactionary, this guy's this guy's that. It's really funny because if you get involved in controversy, people hate for a minute, then it comes out half of them are just joking, 1/3 became fans, 1/3 never really cared, and 1/3 just wanted some drama, and then like 2 people become haters, but more people become fans or just don't really care about than anything. Yeah. I mean, even Kayagate, that one is the most like resilient one, right? They keep trying to farm that over and over again. And at this point, the only people who are still grabbing onto that desperately are people who are either pro-Israel, pro-pedophilia, or pro-Donald Trump. That's pretty much it.
Tilt and aimbot. Like, this whole thing is extremely sketchy to me. There's like no actual information on this website at all. It is just trash. And then their third listed partner, the VG...
Nina, I'm eating right now, so I'm kind of just killing time with it. Okay, so please don't pressure me. Thank you. We'll skip ahead a bit.
And that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. Least of all, its moderators or the company. In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators.
He's crying.
First, I will go over the code of conduct action and why I was removed as the top moderator of r/livestreamfail. This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole.
I don't know why he just doesn't shave his head. I can't stop. I know this is not the main point,
Dude,
but like,
come on,
brother, nothing is, you're not fooling anybody. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you just shave it? It's fine. Let it go. Dude, I could change this motherfucker's life, okay? Shave the head, grow the beard. I'll put you on a fucking diet plan. I'll put you on a fitness plan. I swear to God, you will never make a 20-minute video like this ever again. Like, how do you live like this? I don't understand. And it's not even the hair anymore. I'm just talking in general. Like, how do you get to a point in your life where you were working at Twitch and then you became a fucking...
Yeah, now, getting into a stride here, beating on some dysgenic, ugly fucking weirdo. Someone's getting into a stride. Come on. That's Kirk.
Prominent member of an online sex cult and then decided to become the top moderator of a very popular subreddit, fucking ruin it because you know, you wanted to make your cult leader feel better about himself by attacking his fucking primary enemies, including, you know, myself, over and over and over again, fail spectacularly throughout the entire process, and then get so big for your own britches that you decide, oh, I can pull a fucking fast one and I can make some money on the side too. I mean, this is my shit. Lose your fucking moderator position, and instead of going, you know what? I have to change everything that led me to this place in my life. Instead of doing that, you fucking doubled down and made the least self-aware video that anyone has ever made. Oh my God, every skill check in your life leading up to this moment, you fucking failed. Like, really? You couldn't roll a nat 20 once? One time?
Dude.
I want to help him, man. I really do. I want to help you, brother. I want to help you. I know you feel like you've been a thorn in my side, but I do actually feel kind of bad. Yes, this guy can be a 7-2. Anyone can. I just don't get it.
What happened? There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother, where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes.
He was on top. I feel for him. The top mod put respect on it. He was on top. He made it to fucking the peak of Mount Everest, dude. He was commanding legions. He had influence. He didn't want to be an influencer. He wanted to influence the influencers. And he did, a puppet master. But then everything was taken from me. Everything was taken from me. Ah!
Prizes. The kicker here is that,
you know, I actually have to. Q is being kind of unhinged here. Stale is not a 1. Okay, he's not a nat. Sorry, he might be a 1, kinda. He's not a natural 1. There are guys who are far more deformed, far more ugly. He's like a 2-ish. He's like a 2. But a 1? No. This is not a true 1. This is not a true 1.
there was a grand prize of $20 million, supposedly. This was supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and it was also confirmed to be including a couple of mid-sized and large streamers like Alexander and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily.
Cyrax is a true 1. That's it. Cyrax is a true 1. Staley's not Cyrax.
Canute, and a few others. Additionally, the
Hassan is an 8.5 in most places, but a 9 in some. And by that, I mean the gay community. Thank you, chatter. I don't know what the fuck this...
Dating a 1 is rape, honestly. It's rape whenever ugly people have sex. So I think you were saying in the other direction.
Even means, but thank you, I guess.
The opportunity was supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers.
We do not consent to you having sex.
It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, you know, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers.
Kuihman knows what he's talking about. He's painstakingly curated his wardrobe to push himself up to a light 5.
True. Sorry, I'm eating 1 second. I have something to say. So I'm swallowing food. Don't wait. Took one mouthful. I feel like Turkey Tom. That's reminding me. I feel like Turkey Tom is one of these guys that is like fried by looks maxing. I feel like Turkey Tom could be clavicular, whatever his name is. Or if Turkey Tom loses his career, he could totally be clavicular, you know. I feel like he is absolutely one of these guys that is totally fried by looks maxing shit. And he's been on like TRT and Finney since he was like 20.
Fun, perfect content about live streaming and gamers. Bro, touching grass, you have to inhale grass for the next week after this one. You need a shower after watching this.
So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration.
I like that you can see his forehead from the motion smoothing filter that he put on himself, but like it still seeps through it. You know what I mean?
Immediately reached
Anytime
out
he
to the
moves his
organizers.
eyebrows. Why did he do this?
Oh no.
Like, why? Like, these two things don't make sense, right? If you're going to go with that haircut, you can't also be aware of your looks to a certain degree that you were like using the fucking skin smoothing filter, right?
Yeah.
Like you're throwing me, you're fucking me up, dude. I just don't even understand. Like, what is it? Do you care about the way you look and the way you're presenting yourself, or do you not care about the way you look and the way you present yourself? I just don't understand. Throw me in for a loop? Is that the word? I don't even know. I've lost the capacity to speak the English language after watching this video.
Moderators being paid, basically none of anything like that, just fun, cool stuff for...
He's baby maxing. He's Goo Gaga filled. This is the respected agency is talking about. OTK Streamers Asmongold found a new management firm, Mythic Talent. Yeah, Asmongold is the co-owner of Mythic Talent, by the way.
Community in the subreddit. For collaborations, the first obvious thing that came to mind was how do we get their content on the subreddit? Either some superfans or some editors could clip some cool hype moment from the show and then post it to the subreddit. But I also had a stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know, there could be like a LSF-themed best clip contest. Like contestants compete in one of the kind of small challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end. It was a stretch goal though. So I reached out to the organizers, and to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related.
They're calling him the least self-aware man. Not even in America, but like this is the equivalence of the guy who's like, I'm a
Sweats and shot is crazy. I hate a song.
7-year-old who looks like a 17-year-old model. Like, this is the Reddit version of that TikTok.
I ain't saying shit.
You know what I'm talking about? You missed the filter glitching? Shut the okay, stop. You know what I'm talking about? You must have seen this dude I'm talking about. You need to see this dude I'm talking about, okay? Someone link it to me, please. I refuse to believe this is not satire. This is Tim Heidecker 2.0. No, this is like... this... Chatter, I just gave you literally like the background for this reason because I knew that this was going to come across as insane, okay? See, there you go. 1 week after the Hasanabi
dude, I'm
program.
fucking crying, dude. I'm crying. Looks max stale.
Yeah, this guy. I'm 35, but looks like 17.
6, 5,
this is me.
7, 8.
Sure, this actually looks like Darius. This actually looks like Darius.
That's him. Like, where the fuck did the video go? I lost it. I have so many goddamn tabs open. Okay. But yeah, there's a reason why I gave you all this background so you understand that like he is absolutely not joking. Like
to the subreddit, how awesome. And then, you know, maybe I could leverage this to get even more opportunities either for our subreddit or for other subreddits across the entire platform. That's how I felt, at least.
He's like, I wasn't doing this just for me. I was doing this for all moderators out there. You gave me the sword and I was using it with honor.
And that's clearly not how it worked out. After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. We wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So we quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day. When I posted it, everybody in the comment section immediately yelled the thing that things get a little crazy. That
my theory, maybe this might have been what like pushed them over the edge. Enemies all
involved.
Cult collaborated with Nick Fuentes, all these other fucking people, because and just still have dating and her. Yep, that's the takeaway that he.
Okay,
it's worth mentioning that Red Bull, if not millions, because same goes for all your. Just like takes when you.
So he just covers a critical video as well. He's just doing hours of coverage on Stale. Okay, I'm good on that now.